तो कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। आज आपके सामने हम फिर दोबारा लाए हैं पधारो हमारे देश, जो शो का नेम है। और अगर ये शो आपको अच्छा लगे तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। आज हम मिलेंगे सानिया मिर्जा से, तो आए पहले उनकी कुछ वीडियो देखते हैं।
सीरियसली सोचता हूँ, एक रोमांटिक फीलिंग है, डेमोक्रेसी है, हम सोच सकते हैं जो हमारा दिल करे। मैं सोचता हूँ कि काश सानिया होती, हाथों में हाथ होता, खुले आसमान के तले
कंट्रोल
तारों से बातें करते। नहीं होता ना, वही तो नहीं होता। मान लो आप नवी नवेली बहू आई हो और मैं आपकी सास, ठीक है?
चलो
आप चाय लेके आना मेरे लिए।
हाँ बहुलिया, चाय नहीं लाई कमबख्त।
ये किस जाहिलों में मैंने शादी कर ली।
चाय मेरे चाय।
ये लो माँ जी चाय।
चाय है कि जहर?
मैंने तो चाय बनाई थी, आपके मुंह को लग के जहर हो गई होगी।
तो ये थी सानिया मिर्जा जो टेनिस खेलती थी। अब इन्होंने टेनिस को छोड़ दिया है। आए अब हम इनका होम टूर करते हैं।
कम इन। A lot of my memories revolve around tennis because I started playing tennis at the age of 6. So whether it was home, whether it was right outside home, it's difficult for me to say that the memories don't involve tennis. This is the space where we spend probably the most time in this house. It is the most spacious sort of living, drawing, / dining / kitchen, which has now been converted into a foosball table area for my 4.5-year-old son. Basically the informal section of the room. It's all grey and it's really warm. My life has been so much in the public. I feel like it's my safe space. Cut off from a little bit of the noise that is around you. It always gave me a little bit of sanity in the madness that was around me. Literally every little thing that is here, from the colors, like every detail, even every frame that has been put here is where I wanted it to be. The reason to move to this area was because of Izhan's school, and he really wanted a pool, so we were able to give him that, and we made the choice to move here. Our age difference is almost 8 years. Sometimes I feel like she's the older sister though in this relationship. We are closer than most siblings would be if they were 8 years apart.
You know, I'm in awe of how she handles pressure. I find it amazing how she takes pressure and how she reacts in pressure. That's pretty amazing.
So when I was around 12, 13 is when I started traveling nationally.
Yeah.
And that's when we actually bonded a lot as a family, not just me and her, but also my parents. How much ever the world revolved around me, she was the baby of the house. We should do interviews more often. She doesn't say this nice things to me in person usually. With the amount of travel I've had throughout my life, I always tried to find the peace and the stability. Speaking of peace, we have reached the most peaceful room in this home that I have built. This is our prayer room. I come from a belief of extreme spirituality. It just keeps me grounded, and this room is where I go when I feel unsettled, when I feel unstable. The colors of the carpet, the colors on the walls, everything is just really, really light. It's just really, really fresh. Just makes this room almost feel like there's a halo around it, and makes it look really, really pure. People tend to forget that athletes are human. It's one of the probably the only profession where we win and lose on a daily basis. The great part about tennis is that it doesn't give you too much time to either enjoy the victory or either dwell on a loss. I remember winning Wimbledon, and literally within a week, the next following Friday, I was on a flight to Canada. you have to find some sanity. And my sanity came from home. And after becoming a mother, my perspective on tennis changed because of that. To just be able to put my feet up and to switch off from the world is a luxury. Whatever we have at hand, we'll solve it. And I think that mentality I've gotten from playing sport. This is my most favorite room. And hers, as you can see. This is the dressing room, but this is the room that I feel the most myself in. So you can see everything is organized, obviously designed, keeping in mind, with how many shoes I unnecessarily have. And I love expressing myself through things that are written on my... when I was younger, I used to wear them on my t-shirts, and now I just wear them on my hats. I mean, these are probably two of my favorites. This is Izhan's room, and the first thought was the room needed to be right next to mine so that he was close. He was a boy and he loves blue, so I was like, okay, let's make it blue and grey, and that's how the color actually came along. It's a nice spacious room with a lot of light. Welcome to my bedroom, the master bedroom. As you can see, there's a lot of earthy tones used in the bedroom. Only thing that brings a lot of color is this green, which I love. It's the deep bottle green that I really wanted. So we got all this paneling done with some mirrors. It just gives a little bit of more roomy feeling, when you walk in. I have a few cards here which I am going to go through, and I'll just explain how and why I thought of putting the certain things that I have in my home. This is actually a very simple centerpiece. I always wanted to make one room very formal because I feel like gold is something that can look very bad if you use it badly. But this very room, this dining and the drawing behind me, I've used some gold accents in it just to give it a little bit of a grand sort of look. This wall is actually one of my favorite walls in the room. I always saw these black and white stripes on a wall, and I was like, it would be so cool to have a room that was just black and white. It's a big room, but it makes it cozy, and it's actually one of my most favorite walls in the room. This is my most favorite room. It used to be a bedroom. It's all grey and white. It's very simple. There's nothing there except clothes, shoes, things that I use every day. This is my space. I think I spend a couple hours a day here just by myself. So that was some pieces of my home and some pieces of my heart. Make it with a lot of love. I think that's what really is important. Some of the most special memories are made just from the small things. They say har ghar kuch kehta hai. I think my ghar says that the home was built with a lot of love. There's a lot of memories that we share with a lot of love.